Desire is a valuation system. A lot of women don't have a money problem. They have a valuation problem. Not because they aren't valuable, but because they've been trained brilliantly, quietly, generationally to undervalue themselves in the only place it truly matters, inside. Patriarchy didn't just take women's labor, it took women's authority. It taught us to treat desire like a liability, like something cute, like something dangerous, like something we should earn the right to have. And when you remove a woman's right to want, you remove the entire mechanism by which she names value. Because desire is not a mood, desire is information, is orientation. It's the body saying, this matters. Desire is the most honest market research you'll ever receive. When you can't access it, you become easy to use. You accept almost. You negotiate yourself against yourself before anyone even asks. You call depletion love. You call overgiving strength. You call self-erasure maturity. And you keep contributing at home, at work, in relationships without ever sending an invoice. Sometimes I think about how the world is still running on women's free labor. Reproductive labor, emotional labor, caregiving, householding, social smoothing, remembering, anticipating, making it all work, all for free. The current society cannot operate without it, which means the problem has never been that women don't provide value. The problem is that women have been asked to provide value without being allowed to fully want. Because a woman who wants, clearly, steady, unapologetically, is expensive. Not in the shallow sense, in the truthful sense. She requires reciprocity, care, effort, honesty, and presence. And most systems, romantic, professional, cultural, have been designed to benefit from women who don't require much. Women who are grateful for crumbs or easy, or who prepay with their bodies and their hearts, hoping someone will reimburse them with love later. When you can feel what you want, you stop performing, however. When you can name what you want, you stop disappearing. When you can expect what you want, you stop bargaining away your life force. And something subtle shifts. You become harder to exploit. Not because you're guarded, but because you're clear. Clear women change economies. That's why I teach desire. Not fantasy, but as infrastructure. And that changes everything.